Captain Ponzi here. I just want to introduce to you my best friends, the Sailrider and Son. They want to do the Everglades challenge, so I thought it was a good idea for them to take a little trip and get ready and see what they could learn and how they could improve. So I sent them to Fort Desoto to sail back to Burnt Store Marina. Here's a little video showing the trip and how it went. Remember, when you're on the water, wear your life jackets and make sure you file a float plan. Make sure somebody knows where to come look for you if you get into trouble. Safety first. You need to hurry home and take care of your family. So be careful. And remember, sailing is awesome. Not sailing is rough. So come along for the ride with Sailrider and Son.
Welcome, friends, for our first practice session for the Everglades Challenge. We're leaving Fort Desoto, heading back home to Burnt Store Marina. Come along for the fun. We left the house at 5 a.m., arrived at the boat ramp a little bit before 8, and launched and was on our way. Had a pretty good start, except for we found the sandbar by the ramp, which delayed us a little bit, and Matt got a little bit wet, but he's a very resilient guy. Here you can see the route we took, and it was pretty tight, but we made it. Here we are near the end of the channel, getting ready to head out into the Gulf. Got a little bouncy there for a while, but it was a nice sail. The wind coming out of the northeast, so it wasn't too bad. You can see St. Petersburg Beach off on the east there. We're heading out past the sandbar to make our turn towards Egmont Key. Here we are making our turn south towards Egmont Key. It looks like a different piece of water going with the wind and the seas, so it was a nice ride on down to Egmont Key. Yeah. Whiskey pole, what do you have? Yeah. Put time for dinner over there. Keep that one coming back. Oh yeah, it's still on. Alright, we'll use this camera. We'll look around a little bit. Matt's driving. There's our iPhone on the gimbal with the maps on there. The little blue marker is us. Here's the route we followed. We decided to stay on the inside and go to the inside of Egmont Key. It was kind of interesting. Had to swerve around a bar there a little bit, but all in all, a pretty good ride. Looking around here, see the bridge is just kind of beside us now. Lighthouse. That's the Tampa Bay number one light entrance to Tampa Bay there. What shut off? Here we are passing by the north end of Egmont Island. There's a channel. There's a commercial boat of some kind coming by there. I'm not sure what it is, but it was one of the few boats that we saw. Here's our route across the mouth of Tampa Bay. We kind of swerved out to avoid any shallow areas and make sure we didn't have any problems. Good trip all in all.
Captain Matt at the helm, fighting the waves. This is the roughest part of our mission. The wind's out of the northeast and it's blowing right straight down Tampa Bay. We're picking that up now. The dock land at the official dock the land at Egmont. There, Matt. Look. That's a big boat. Yeah. Looks like a cruise ship or something, or a big ship coming in over there behind. Okay, here we are in the middle of Tampa Bay. About equal distance from both sides. Over here is the Sunshine Skyway. We're outside of it. Nothing between here and Texas. And Anna Maria Island is ahead. Captain Matt's got us right on the right course to pass right to the outside of Anna Maria Island. So everything is going good so far. Okay, there's the end of Anna Maria Island. You see all the condos and the beach, the birds, headed for Sarasota. Another fellow sailor, probably headed for Tampa Bay. He has to stay a little further out than we are. I don't know what the depth is here. That was enough for us. There's some more of Anna Maria Island.
As we headed down the coast, we tried to stay far enough off to avoid any surf or shallows. Matt said he didn't want to get out anymore, so we just had to stay out just a little bit.
There's another cell tower over there. That's why we got such good cell phone service. And the coastline's heavily populated. You know, it's cruise. Yeah, that's the coast. The skyscraper is Sarasota down there. Pretty good. For most of the day, the fields have not been sun. I don't know if we averaged that high, but I think we averaged over 4. Taking cars up on it though. right just through north of Grand Pass is where ours is. It's beautiful out here. They don't. There's not even better days to sail than this. I'll tell you that. The wind's in the right direction.
This was one of our longest distances between waypoints. We had the stop planned for Stump Pass, but we're running out of daylight, and we decided we wanted to make it all in one trip, so we didn't stop.
We don't want to go to that. Being is good when it's getting you where you want to go. Like that. It was like coming down the concrete bridge. Yep. Okay, get this. I keep you digging. Grab, like you all grab or not? Yeah, she said she could track us. Dog meat, dog meat.
Well, we were moving along pretty good there for a while. Was hoping to make Boca Grande Pass before the sunset. However, soon after the sunset, so did the wind for a little while. So had a slight change of plans, but we were pressing on no matter what.
If you're uncomfortable now, you better put it on. Pardon me? Yeah, you can if you want. If you want me to steer man. Yeah. I'm moving here. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I can find a water proof one.
And as the sun sets to a beautiful day of sailing, slowly into the west. It's been a great day of sailing so far, but it's pretty apparent that we're not going to make Boca Grande Pass by sunset, so we're looking at probably 9 o'clock. We're about 5 miles north of Boca Grande Pass at this point, and we'll be hitting it right at slack tide, so it should be pretty good. There's a good light there, so on to new adventure. First time through Boca Grande Pass after dark. she sinks, just dipping out of sight now, looking for the green flash, but I guess it's not to be today. As the last rays disappear, we get our running light up and rigged and ready for night running. I'm not sure how the video is going to go after dark. We'll have to wait and see.
Collar into like, is it blowing at the house? From the chemical direction? Well, we're going a little bit faster now. Nice, but yeah, we got up to. I see the telltales are coming in on the side. What's all this right here? To the left. Are those homes or is that boats? No, those are homes.
As the sun went down, so did the wind. I think we're probably a little behind the Placida Peninsula a little bit, maybe killing the northerly component of it. But anyway, it was a slow go all the way down the coast. And unfortunately, once it got dark, our camera did not work very well, so we had to switch that off. So just to give you some audio and some maps from here on. Using the GPS and the 4-second light at Boca Grande Point, we were able to find our way down to the markers, the lighted markers marking the end of the channel. Matt did a good job of tacking us in and out. I was sitting back there telling him when to turn, and we made it in pretty good shape, as you can see by the lines. Once we'd cleared Boca Grande Pass, the wind picked up and was exactly the wrong direction. It was more out of the east than the north, so we ended up tacking down to just north of Pine Island and dodging a few shoals down there, and then tacking our way back to the north. When we got into Charlotte Harbor, the wind was coming out of the northeast and it was building. It was getting pretty rough. Charlotte Harbor was rough. It was a wet slog across. We got north of Pine Island and tried to get a little closer to shore to maybe get out of the waves a little bit and tack our way back to the north. It was a long, wet ride, but we made it. It was about 2 in the morning at this point. Our final tack was a very tense one. We were able to shoot straight into the Marina, but it was windy. We were traveling at 7.5, 8 knots. No moon. The only light we had was from the buildings in Mert Store Marina, and none of the markers were lit, so it was a fairly tense ride in, but we made it.